Hello, I'm Marsha Hankins. I'm the author of Ascension, The End of Duality, and the False Belief series, Keys to Experiencing Oneness. This video is an excerpt of a class I taught to a group of my longtime students in Fort Collins, Colorado. The name of the class is My Body is My Temple, Techniques to Assist the Body in Holding More Light. All of us on the spiritual path know how important it is for us to continue to expand our light. This particular clip focuses on the importance of the spine, because as I'll explain, your spine is the center of your universe. At the end of this video, you'll find websites and contact information in case you'd like to learn more. Now, let's get ready to understand more about your spinal energy. Now we're going to move to talking about the importance of the spine. And again, we do some discussion of this in Standing in the Light. I'm talking about the importance of the spine. You have an exercise and meditation you can do. This is going to expand on that a bit. The study and exercise of the spine has been part of every spiritual practice since the beginning of time. If we go back to Lord Melchizedek, High Priest, originator of the teachings of the Christ consciousness on the planet, practically everything else expands from that out. So whether you're going back through the Egyptian mystery schools or the Hindus or the Buddhists or any of the practices that have been on the planet for thousands of years, they all focus on the importance of the spine. We know for our physical health, we have an osteopath, we have a chiropractor, we have all these craniosacral, we have these things because the spinal alignment is so essential not only to our physical health but also to our spiritual, mental, and emotional health. If you think of the spine as being the center of the human body, so we have our head, our brain, our spine, and our spinal cord. So if the spine is the center of the body, and you are the center of your universe, your spine is the center of your universe. Everything that happens around the center point, which in the physical body is the spinal column. So it's essential to physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. The entire practice of yoga from the physical aspects, the hatha yoga, is all about manipulation of the spine. No matter what position you're getting into, the position of the spine is crucial. And all the ancient techniques have different breathing techniques as well as the physical exercises, light techniques. They all focus on bringing energy into the spine. If you know anything about the ancient Egyptians, they had temples set up to mimic the structure of the spinal column. That's how important it is. So it's always been studied and practiced. So it's going to be important for you, and it's certainly going to be important for your physical body and that alignment, all of what we're going to talk about here in terms of being able to bring in light into your body. So again, I was not guided to do a handout, so if you're really moved to look this up on the internet and get a clear picture, fine, but otherwise you're going to get Marsha's interpretation of a vertebrae. Okay, so this will be interesting. All right. So, you know what a vertebrae looks sort of like this little thingy here. And we have two little curlicues down here. Now, you have a little hole here, and a little hole here, and then you have a bigger one here. So all of this is bone mass, and you have an empty space and an empty space. So if you take each vertebrae like this and you stack them on top of each other, you have three empty channels down the spine. You have a center channel that goes all the way down the spinal column, and you have one on the right and one on the left. So it will not surprise you that the one on the right is your male energy, and the one on the left is your female energy. Oh, Laura's picture looks so much better than mine. Okay? And again, you can pull up something more official, but this is really all you need to know. Alright? So this is your basic vertebrae, and when you stack them up all the way from the atlas at the top all the way down to the coccyx at the bottom, you've got a major channel and a right and a left channel. The right side is your male energy and your left side is your female energy. The center column is your void. The center column is your void. So looking at it this way, we got male and female. And this is your void. And while the energy of the male and female must absolutely be balanced, a clear void, a true void, is essential. Okay, this is where the energy of your God self resides. The energy of your balanced male and female. This is your neutral, non-judgmental, detached self. The void in the center, which must be completely healed, completely cleared, and completely calm, at peace. And with practice, you'll be able to feel the energy on the right and the left, and you'll be able to feel the energy in the middle. You'll be able to feel how clear it is. Which we're going to practice right now. So when you're done with your notes there, just sit straight. Close your eyes, and I first want you to focus on the right and left channels and feel the balance of the male and female energy. Don't worry about if they're flowing up or down and those kind of things. Just feel the energy of the right and left channels, the male and female, and feel if they both feel clear and solid, are they calm and relaxed, and is the right and the left channel balanced. If it doesn't feel 100% balanced, just set your intention and ask for it to come in to 100% balanced energy, the right and the left, the male and the female. And if they're not fully balanced right now, that's okay. I want you to shift your intention to the center, your attention to the center column, the main spinal channel, and feel the energy there. And does it feel heavy and dense, or does it feel light? This is just for you right now, doing a self-evaluation and getting used to feeling the energy in the spine. Relax and open your eyes. So while the right and the left, the male and female, we know must come into balance, harmony, cooperation, unity, and oneness, all things we speak about before you can move into full and complete oneness. That energy down the center channel, which you probably have not focused on before, is essential because this is your point of total balance and neutrality. Until that spinal channel is 100% clear 100% of the time, until that center spinal channel is 100% clear 100% of the time, you're not totally in your neutral observer space. You're not completely free of judgment.
He said,
What have you got written down? I'll tell you.
Until.
I'm right there with her.
Okay. So this is where until your center channel is 100% clear and balanced. You can feel it is 100% clear and balanced 100% of the time. You're not completely in that neutral observer, non-judgmental space. So you still will fall into judgment and attachment until that center channel is always 100% clear. It is your neutral spot. So I once heard a Hindu yogi talk about becoming transparent and what that means, the way he described it. It's a good analogy. The Eastern traditions, really emphasize becoming the observers, detaching by watching yourself and watching others, letting go of all the emotional attachment and being 100% non-attached to everything and everyone, to be totally neutral and just be the observer. And when you can master that, you're totally transparent in this particular description. So if I am transparent and I'm standing in front of someone who is blue, I look blue because you can see through me and see the blue person. But I'm not blue, I'm transparent, I'm neutral. If someone stands in front of me who is red, and someone behind me looking at me, I appear red because I'm clear, I'm neutral. But you can see the red person in front of me. I do not become the colors of the people around me. I am able to be in any situation, or as Jesus said, to be in this world but not of it. You can be in any situation with any person under any circumstances, and you remain 100% neutral, 100% detached. 100% free of judgment. You can be with anyone, anything, anytime, and not take on any of that energy. To be in this world but not of it. That's what we're all moving toward in our mastery. That is that total neutrality that is represented by the clarity of the central channel of the spinal column.